So I just want to talk about this one time that I evaded a terrorist attack. So it was 2016, bro. You can look this shit up. That's my profile. You can look up news article. So I was supposed to go on vacation every summer. I did something for vacation. I got sent somewhere else, and not fully third world. My family comes from a whole another continent, which is Europe. So I was actually not me. My family was looking for flights for me to go over to Spain to visit my family. And basically what happened was my niggas was that we were looking at a flight that had a connection flight to Turkey. And during this time ISIS was still at its peak. So my dad was like, hell to the fuck no. I don't want him to do any connections because he's a kid. He's not gonna know how to defend himself. And at the time I was probably like 14, 13. And I could defend myself. I just prefer not to. I'd rather just not be interactive with anybody because it just gets complicated. Bro, my nigga. My mom's ends up buying the flight to go to Spain, but with a connection to Turkey. I'm like, I bet. I guess we gotta do this, bro. I guess I gotta go to fucking Turkey. And bro, everything's going fine and dandy. But then my mom ends up saying like, fuck no, I'm changing the flight. I'm not taking that risk. Because my sister the year prior had already gone to Turkey and she almost got left behind because she was crying. She wasn't asking any questions. So I was like, no, fuck no. She was like, fuck no, I'm not sending him like that. I'm not sending him to a country that we have never went to except my sister. My dad ended up like helping her buy the ticket so we could go directly. It was way more expensive, but we ended up going, bro. So when I'm getting on the flight when I get to Spain, basically, right? I ended up getting there a few days early. A few days go by and I just see a news article saying that there was a terrorist attack at the specific airport at the specific time I was going to be there. And this is the terrorist attack, the Istanbul airport attack. 41 dead and more than 230 hurt. Now, this is not going to guarantee that I was going to die. I would have, like, I don't know. You can't predict the past. You can't predict the future. You can't predict anything. But the point was that I was going to be there. The exact same date because where I went to school at, usually school ended up around the 26th, 27th. So I was already going to be on my way. But my nigga, this was a crazy situation for me to have dodged based on pure luck. Imagine if I have went. All right, so let me read the article so you guys can see what exactly happened. A gun and bomb attack on Istanbul's airport has killed 41 people, at least 13 of them foreigners, and injured more than 230. I could have been 14, bro. Officials say. Three attackers arrived in a taxi and began firing at the terminal entrance late on Tuesday. They blew themselves up after police fired back. PM Binali, oh my God, said early signs pointed to the so-called Islamic State, but no one has so far admitted to the attack. I think they ended up admitting that it was them, but I don't remember. Pictures from the airport showed bodies covered in sheets with glass and abandoned luggage littering the building. The bombs that exploded in Istanbul today could have gone at any airport, any city around the world. That's basically what fucking happened. So, bro, you could tell days after in Spain, I was fucking shitting bricks. I was like, yo, bro, I was about to fucking die, and I didn't. But luckily, bro, at the very last second, they ended up changing my flight. And I survived, bro. Rest in peace to the 41 people that died and the 239 that were injured. They weren't as lucky as me, and I'm very blessed to, like, that means something was protecting me, whether it was God or Allah or however you want to interpret your version of God, right? Somebody was protecting me that day. And I thank God every day by that. It was a insane situation that I dodged. At the same time, though, I will say that the bombs happened kind of towards the middle of the security area. At most, I could have probably been locked down because I don't know how it works over there in Turkey because I know some airports make you exit to come back in. I probably would have exited. I probably would have stayed like around the gate areas since it's an international airport, but I'm not entirely sure. I just wanted to talk about the story, how you don't know really how your life is going to end or how it could start, you don't know how your life is going to end. It could end at any second. Life is very valuable, and you're probably more special than what you think. Yeah, if you guys like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love y'all niggas.